The military teaches you a variety of skills, I think, beyond leadership. The foundation of our company is its people, and the military is going to tell you the same thing. My name is Vito Senafani, and I was in the Marine Corps and retired as a lieutenant colonel. Several of our veterans met in Washington, D.C. to share their experiences. Here are their stories.
I'm Amanda Artifon. I was a major in the United States Air Force.
I am Byron Burton, was a staff sergeant in the United States Air Force.
My name is David De La Huerta, was in the Navy for 10 years. I got out as an E7.
My name is Morgan Barrett. I was a sergeant in the United States Army.
I'm Wally Ochaida. I was a corporal in the United States Marine Corps.
I started my career in the military in 1979, and I was commissioned a second lieutenant in the Marine Corps in 1983.
In the Air Force, I was an electronic warfare officer. We actually looked at ballistic missile launches.
I was an infantry rifleman. It was a lot of bings and bangs and booms.
I was a paratrooper. I served 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan.
I joined the military at 18. My first duty station was Nellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas.
While in the Navy, I was mostly stationed out of San Diego, and my last deployment was for a year in Afghanistan.
The military teaches you a variety of skills. The rigor that they put you through to give you the responsibility of leading people, it's very difficult and very demanding, and they have a very great formula that they stick by. Many of those become applicable once you leave the military when you work in private or public enterprise.
Being a good leader, it's about being someone who cares about the people and leading with integrity and taking responsibility.
That founding foundation of just being a leader, making sure you're getting the job done, motivating people, that's been essential for me. That was some of the core values that I got in the military.
I never even heard of the word core values until I joined the military. We have 3 of them. Integrity first.
Integrity first.
And integrity is one that was instilled in me, and it's been branded all over my body.
It's all about doing the right thing even when nobody's looking.
Service before self.
I like to give them my all because they've been there for me when I've needed them, and I know that I'm there when they need me.
Always being willing to say yes and to just have that get after it attitude.
And excellence in all you do.
Always being in the right place at the right time with the right equipment and always having the right attitude.
And since then, those 3 core values are pretty much how I've lived my life.
As a person who made the transition, albeit long ago, that it's hard to literally just step over the line and transition from the military into a civilian career. So the more that you can talk to folks and let them know how this works, the better it is. Maybe it sets them up for a little bit of success in their post-military career.
Geotab has always been very supportive of veterans. A member of the executive team who was a part of my hiring was a veteran, so I felt like he was able to understand what I could bring to the table.
I was recruited at a Geotab Veterans recruitment fair. The people that I talked to were so full of passion for what they did, and they talked about this culture of people first. It was something I wanted to be a part of.
The culture was totally different from anything that I've ever experienced. When I first walked into Geotab, they had people playing ping pong. Everybody was getting along. Everybody had smiles on their face, but more than anything else, everybody was super productive.
Now I've been with Geotab for over 5 years, and I've loved every minute of it.
I would say if you haven't considered the tech industry, please do. Because of its dynamics, it affords you to be able to exercise some of those skills that you developed as part of the military.
I would absolutely say, do it.
For me, you being a veteran, you being a Geotabber, we're basically like family.
It feels like a family, which is something very familiar to us. Having that support system within a workplace, that's a big deal.
I'm a bit of an introvert. I have a hard time meeting new people, but when I run into veterans, it's kind of like the feeling of running into an old long-lost pal.
In the military, something that's super important is teamwork, and you can get to that same experience at Geotab.
You feel like someone understands you. You feel like someone gets you.
There's so many roles. You can find something you're passionate about. There's a place for every veteran here at Geotab.
The foundation of our company is its people, and the military is going to tell you the same thing. It's amazing to have found a company growing as fast as we are that have many of those same tendencies as some of these institutions that have been around for hundreds of years. And Geotab has stayed tried and true to their beliefs in a very, very, very dynamic market. So the mirror images are phenomenal, and it's a wonderful place for people to come and work.